Hey everyone, it's Blader. I'm here with the brackets for SFCBT3. So here is everyone, all 16. This is a 16 Blader tournament. If anything is wrong, just let me know with your combos, but I believe I've gotten everything correct. I've also put the modes that were asked for. I mean, I know for definitely Leon wasn't really asked for, but I'd assumed it's in defense mode that it was wanted in. And then I know Phantom, Ethan's combo, of course, attack mode. Wing, I just said it. I said it in mode 1, just to maybe just leave it a better chance at attack, I guess, because I think that's the best mode for attack for it. But yeah, moving on. Let's randomize, and we're gonna see who's facing who. All right, so first match we've got Joshington versus Royron, VTuber, Dancing Foxfire versus Perfect Phoenix, me versus Butterfinger, Zylander, yes, versus Mathmate Battles. Interesting. Untitled versus Jana Vishu. Sponzo versus the Asian, also known, I believe, as Logan X Gaming. Yeah. Ethan versus Boyd's Bays, and Leon Man versus Pyrona Phoenix. All right, so let's head over to the combos so you guys can have an idea of how they look. All right, so let's get a move on. All right, so we're back with the in real life kind of showing of the combos and the brackets. So we got in the first round we'll have Blitz Drogonis, Wing 105 RF. Used by Joshington, been in the CBTs before, and he's sponsored twice. Facing Royden VTuber, another veteran a bit of a veteran in the channel as well, with Big Bang Pegasus D125 R2F. Actually, uses the D125 is from this Ray Striker here, if you would know, and then the R2F is from the where's that Galaxy base? I don't see it in my eyes right now, but the red metal one, and the CS that belongs to. Ooh, that's a crazy shine. CS that belongs to the Striker, which is on this one actually, is really similar to the pretty similar to the R2F on the Galaxy. So it's pretty funny when I kind of put them together, like, oh, it kind of matches already. And then the blue also matches with that, and the Spark Effects one is pretty cool. So I just decided to choose that one over, say, like the original. I also have the blue one as well. So if you did want to use any one of those, you can let me know in the comments below. But yeah, that's gonna be the first round, and facing in the next round we've got Dancing Foxfire with the only synchro combo in the tournament, Orochi Gemble with the metal face, Shogun's the metal face, BD. It's gonna be pretty interesting. And he's facing Perfect Phoenix with Omega Gil, which is also a dragon in its own way, I guess. DF105 CS. It's gonna be pretty interesting. In this quarter, I do believe Orochi Gamble is gonna come out on top, because not only just because it is a synchro combo. I don't think there is competition, but I don't know if it's enough for it to say like, oh yeah, it's probably gonna get destroyed. It could not destroyed, but it's probably gonna get say like 3-1 here or something like that. Nothing like that, I would say. I mean, it is a synchro combo because it is heavy and it is hard to knock out in that case, but it also has a lot of stamina with the BD as well, and it's pretty stable because of the two wheels it has are pretty stable, I'd say, so it should be lasting for some good amount of time. But if anyone's gonna give it some competition, I'm not gonna count out Joshington with Blitz and RF, low RF, although it is a bit lower than Orochi. It's gonna be it should be able to get some good hits. I believe it might be able to stand a chance. There's also Big Bang as well on a bit of a higher height as well, so it might, with some upper attacks, be able to take the win. But again, Big Bang isn't really that, unfortunately, that good of a attack wheel. It can be, it just doesn't show its stuff all the time, which is unfortunate. And then there's also Omega Gil. It is on CS, but this is probably my most aggressive CS out of the two I have, and it's really aggressive. So it could. I don't know. I don't think it could. I'm like really pitting three of them against him, because it's really gonna come down to that, I think. But it's gonna be pretty interesting to see. I'm moving on though. For the next quarter, we've got myself with MFH Wing Zarafa, S130 W2D facing Butterfinger with Eldrago Destructor, BD145 LRF. I do see myself taking the win here. It's gonna be. I don't think it's gonna be close because I do have W2D, and I don't think the Eldrago with BD145 has enough aggression. Well, not enough aggression because it's LRF. It causes the aggression, but enough attack potential, I guess you could say, to KO me. So I think and it doesn't have enough LAD. Even if BD145, it's not gonna have enough LAD against my W2D, and lower height as well. so it's probably gonna come down to me in that match, knocking out there. Then facing the next round, next match, we'll have Xylander facing Matt's Big Battles with Xylander's got Fusion EWD, Fusion 245 EWD with Corvex, of course, as you can see. It's on its defense mode, but I don't think that's going to hold up much of a chance against Flash, because Flash R2F, Flash AG445 R2F. The Cetus, of course. But yeah, it's probably not going to be very close, because EWD doesn't have a lot of defense, really. It's more of a stamina type, although it's kind of marketed to be a balance type kind of part on the balance type Evil Befall. So yeah, that's looking pretty bleak for Xylander. And yeah, I meant to also mention, he did originally choose Orion, which it's not gonna matter anything in the defense or anything. It's just he was originally gonna choose Orion, but yeah, I was saying my Orion. As you can see, that's what's been happening to it. When I chose it to put on your thing, I was putting it on, and eventually the piece did come off when I was taking it out of it, and I realized, oh, it's actually kind of broken, and then it broke further. It is a mid-fake one, but it's been lasting me for about I'd say definitely way more than 6 months, but close to a year maybe. So it's held its time very well, I'd say. But I don't know. It's unfortunate. I still have its faceable at least though. Moving on though. So yeah, I was gonna say I didn't mention who I might see coming out on top. Either Matt or myself. I don't know if I can like kind of defend against Flash G145 hits, because I'm pretty lower than this combo here, because it is not only just on G145, it's on R2F as well, which is pretty tall. So I'm on S130 W2D, which is not a very tall kind of bottom part. So I could like manage to evade some really destructive lethal hits. So I might be able to take the win there. But we have to see in the actual battle, you know, if it's gonna come down to that. So stay tuned for that kind of match there. But yes, in the next quarter we've got Hades Herculeo 105 R2F being used by the last champion of the tournament, Untitled. Well, the tournaments that was the LFCBT3, I think. Yes, LFCBT3. Untitled EXE, and facing him is I believe a newcomer on the channel. Welcome to the channel, John Vishu, with his combo or her combo. What am I saying? Diablo Bull H145 R2F. It's gonna be an R2F battle, really high speed, high intensity. But is Hades gonna stand much of a chance in either KOing or outstamining Bull? It could. It's gonna be close, but maybe not close, but we'll see what happens. I don't know. There's a chance for him, but it's gonna really be dependent on whether he can evade enough and have enough stamina more than the Diablo. But we'll see. Moving on, we've got in the next match. This is Sponzo, yes, facing the Asian, or also known as Logan X Gaming, I believe. Sponzo's using Beat Leon, nice kind of wild looking color, real cool. Kind of color scheme, I mean. 90 metal flats, yes, nice. I like to see low fast moving combos, which are always nice to see. Facing him, of course, the Asian, Logan X Gaming with Wing. This does not look good. I'm sorry about that, but hey, it is what it is. No, I don't have another Cancer, other Gasher, and this is my only other Wing, my mid-fake one. It's still really good though. No real difference in performance from my legit Wing, but it just kind of looks bad, unfortunately. But the facebolt mainly is what's causing it, and then also the kind of white streak, the silver streaks around it. It's looking kind of used and like beaten up basically. But moving on, it's gonna be them facing each other. It's gonna be a 90 height battle. If Cancer can actually speed around enough to be able to at least either deal enough damage to Leon, then he has a chance, or even knock him out. It's possible, because I originally found the Wing mode on number 1, so I'll leave it as such, because it can give him a bit of a better chance in terms of attack, because I think that's probably the best mode for attack. I think number 2 is more of like it's called pound attack mode, more for like I guess heavy barrages. But this would be, if you want like some lethal attack, I gave you as best as I could. But it's gonna be an interesting battle here. Coming out on top, probably Diablo Bull, because it is just that OP. But if not, then I'd say maybe Herculeo, or maybe, you know, it's gonna be close. This is an interesting one. It's either Bull or Bull, Herculeo, or Cancer Gasher. But I'd like this this combo here for Spawns' combo to move on. It is a nice one, honestly. I like it. But I don't think if like say Hercule won and he won, I think Hercule would make quick work of Leon here. It's possible. Very likely, I think. But it's gonna be an interesting one. Hope you guys stay tuned for that. Moving on though, final quarter you've got Ethan with his combo, Phantom Eonis, CH120, WD. I used the brown ones. I didn't have a better one to use. The other one was a gray one, and maybe I have my where is that? The red Bixis one, but it is a lot more worn. So not that I've been using it a lot. I think it just keeps when it falls on the ground. When I did it at school in my Beyblade club that I made, it did not face some good times. But I mean, there was no concrete spinning or anything. Don't worry. But yeah, it's gonna be pretty interesting to see this combo facing Boys Bade's combo with Scythe Sagittario. It's gonna be an evolution of Sagittario, CO145 DS. It's gonna be pretty close who comes out on top here from the two of them, because although it is WD on Phantom, it is facing Scythe with DS, and it is, since Scythe is a bit, how much lower is he? Oh, never mind. You know what? I thought for some reason Sagittario was lower than Phantom. But I was gonna say maybe it could get like uppercuts and like stabilize. But if anyone's stabilizing, it's probably Ethan. But I don't know. I don't think it's gonna be too far off. Like it's gonna be it's probably gonna either be 3-0 Ethan, or it's gonna be like maybe some KOs or something happen, because while it is on attack mode, it does have some bouts of recoil that it can deliver. But moving on from that, we've got Leon Man, known as that on Discord, facing Pyrona Phoenix. He hasn't been in the tournament. He's not quite new. He's new, but he's not. He's been on a channel before, requesting some custom combos to do in some certain videos, but he hasn't been in the tournament yet. So it's his first appearance in the tournament. Welcome. So yeah, between the two of them, it's gonna be kind of close, because it is Verriers is just that OP. It's on rubber flat and 105 as well, but he is facing Death, and I know Verriers does kind of struggle against Death, mainly on its right rotation, I find though, and it's on left rotation it can do a lot better. And even though, another thing is that this isn't like Death Quetzalcoatl 125 RDF or RDF, where it has RDF as well to keep it from getting KO'd with its how OP it is. This is WD, so it should have. I think Pyrona Phoenix has a good chance here if it does, by my discretion, put it on left rotation, which he left it up for for me to do to decide kind of thing for certain battles. So I'll do just that. But in this quarter, I do think Verriers could come out on top. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. I think he could, because if say Ethan does take the win here, knocking out Boyd's Bays, then it would be between the two of them here, and then I think Verriers can take the match, and then just like that, Verriers is gonna probably sweep Ethan like that. It's likely. I think I see it happening in my prediction at least. If you want to let me know your predictions and all of the quarters here in the comments, that'd be much obliged. It'd be really cool to see. But I don't know yeah, you guys can let me know your thoughts. But I do believe it's gonna come down to either myself or Matt, if I can somehow, because I mean it is myself. I'm looking at it very optimistically. So if I say I do win, it's gonna be between the two of us here. I mean, not necessarily facing each other like that. I don't know who's gonna face, but then maybe, I mean, just to pick him out, because he is, I mean, probably the most OP looking one here between the three, and then maybe Verriers, oh, not on the screen. Here we go, maybe Verriers. So it might be that might be the semifinalists right there. So it's gonna be pretty interesting to see. But hope you guys are excited. You never know who's really gonna win until it actually does happen. I'm not showing anything on screen, but yeah, hope to see you guys on the next video. It's probably gonna be either a battle before the tournament, just like a normal kind of 1v1 or something like that, or it's gonna be, I'm gonna jump straight into it. So yeah, I'll see you whenever that's gonna come out. Take care.